Following pandemic-related restrictions on its China manufacturing, Apple on Thursday reported its first quarterly revenue decline in nearly 4 years as a result of the holiday season's lower sales of the most recent iPhone. Sales for the corporation fell by 5% from the same time last year to $117 billion for the months of October through December, which was more of a fall than experts had anticipated. It's the first time Apple's quarterly revenue has decreased year over year since the January to March 2019 quarter, when sales also decreased 5% due to declining iPhone demand and the effects of a trade war that then-President Donald Trump was waging with China. In response to the disappointment, investors first caused Apple's stock to decline by almost 5% in Thursday's extended trading. However, management comments made on an analyst conference call gave investors reason to believe that Apple's poor performance might have been merely a blip, limiting the decline in the stock price to less than 1%. Apple's unusual hiccup occurred amid a backdrop of revived investor optimism about the tech industry's prospects for this year, which contributed to a 17% rise in the bellwether Nasdaq Composite Index for the sector so far this year. But now, according to Investing.com analyst Jesse Cohen, Wall Street is expected to re-evaluate the situation in light of Apple's most recent financial reports and lingering concerns about a potential recession following the increase in interest rates intended to combat inflation, despite the decline in its fortunes during the past quarter. In sharp contrast to its rivals in the technology industry, Apple has not indicated any desire to engage in mass layoffs. As companies react to revenue slowdowns or downturns brought on by people's decreasing dependence on the digital world as the pandemic has subsided, industry titans Alphabet, Microsoft, Amazon, and Meta platforms have revealed plans to let go of more than 50,000 employees altogether. Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, said to analysts on the conference call, "We manage for the long term. We invest on people and innovation." Due to this, iPhone sales fell by 8% from the prior year to $65.8 billion in the most recent quarter. Cook assured analysts that production is now back where we want it to be, indicating that Apple's supply issues are now resolved. Apple also revealed that for the first time, it had more than 2 billion iPhones, iPads, Macs, and other gadgets in use. This is a promising development. As a result, Apple is likely to sell more digital subscriptions and advertisements, which will support long-term revenue growth. Thank you for listening and don't forget to subscribe.